Dude, Hasan can actually go f himself. I never cared before, but dude, this guy is ruining an entire website. That guy can actually go f himself. He's ruining an entire website solo. Just fucking ban him. Just fucking permaban him. Make him go stream on fucking Rumble or some dog shit.
Well, boys, it seems like Hasan is losing favor with the Twitch streamers that used to either not care or at least be somewhat friendly towards him after he started ruining the website and ruining their ad revenue.
So they started taking over these ships. They started targeting the ships. If you pass through, they communicate with you. They're like, hey, where are you going? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. And if you're trying to get in there, we're going to fucking bomb you. Are there
Pricks!
Well, boys, today's tomorrow, and Twitch, it's not doing great at all, and it's a beautiful sight to see because Twitch abandoned their whole community aspect a long time ago. The only community that is left on Twitch is basically high school cliques, alright? Twitch used to be a very homogenous website. Now they're split into many, and I mean many, different factions, alright? And with that comes with many different fan bases. This is a good and also bad thing because it's a good thing whenever a lot of new viewership joins Twitch. It's a bad thing whenever the trust and safety team and the CEO
What? Oh, you're making me melt here.
Hey, what the hell? Just leave us alone, you furry old man!
have favorite streamers that they don't punish because now it affects literally everyone on the website. So obviously now, boys, Twitch is having an adpocolypse after we already know what happened. Asmongold took an opposing stance to the most popular political Twitch streamer, Hasan Piker, and instead of Twitch banning both Hasan and Asmongold, seeing that they both have essentially the same viewpoint, they decided to just ban Asmongold, really showing Twitch's bias over there at not banning Hasan Piker. Now, they tried to make good with everyone that was calling them out on this by banning like 4 different streamers that were like basically doing racial superiority, trying to say that the Arabs were better than the Jews. When in reality, let's all be honest here, people in the western side of the hemisphere aren't really favorable to either side. But obviously, that also didn't work out, seeing that there were basically 4 nobodies, alright? There were a panel of nobodies at TwitchCon. Everyone wanted the head of the big man, alright? Everyone wanted Hasan to get banned, which he didn't. He didn't at all get banned. So obviously, with that going down and, you know, Hasan actually platforming terrorism on his Twitch channel multiple different times, the Anti-Defamation League had to get called in, alright? The cops had to get called on Twitch. They had to get investigated, and basically advertisers started pulling out of Twitch because they were like, you see, the thing about being racist to other people is that's really bad for business. You see, we kind of want the people you're being racist to also buy our products. So after, you know, a lot of racist things being found out about Twitch, who would have known? Advertisers started to pull out, and now Twitch has to play favorites again with who does and doesn't get demonetized. And the sad part is, a lot of the people that are getting demonetized on Twitch don't even do political content. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna cry a river over people like Lacey getting demonetized on Twitch.
I go and check my ad revenue, and yeah, I'm not getting ad revenue. I'm not getting the correct ad revenue. Now, the issue with this is I don't even have tags in my name. I don't talk about politics. I don't do anything. And my ad revenue went from $10,000 plus at some points per day to now like $2,000 a day. So from someone who was making upwards of 5 figures a day, now only making $2,000 a day off ad revenue, something's wrong. Something's going on where my ad revenue is not correct and it's not what it should be. If I want to make $2,000 a day, I'll go be a fucking mailman, okay? So Twitch, if you don't fix my ad revenue and put it back to normal, I'm not gonna be streaming on the platform. I don't care. I don't do this for fun. I don't do this.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Let's all be honest here. Lacey is probably just farming here, but there are people that actually have been affected by this, like the stock guy, which is the guy that talks about stocks. Who would have known? There's a streamer for everyone out there. very niche. But you know what? He was making, pretty decent money off of just streaming him talking about stocks and doing stock trading things. But his ad revenue got nuked. He went from making like a couple $100s in a day off of ads to like $15. Which, boys, don't get me wrong, this man was still making bank, all right, even without ad revenue. The stock guy is gonna be fine, all right, just off of Twitch subs alone, the stock guy is gonna be fine. But still, it does show that people that have no political motivations, because if you're into stocks, you don't care about politics. You want whatever side to win, so you can start betting on whatever they do next. All right, this is basically like a crippling gambling addict, except for in the most legal way possible. But yeah, this man, he got his ass basically nuked from orbit because of. That's the reason. Of. There was no reason for him to get his ads nuked. And this guy actually shows his stats, unlike Lacey. So, he actually has proof that, hey man, for some reason, Twitch is kneecapping me.
My Twitch dashboard for the first time yesterday, my advertising revenue is down 95%. Let me show you. I'm going to show you because I don't give a shit. I'm fucking transparent. Let me show you guys something. Okay? I average about $100 to $200 a day in ad revenue, right? 5 days a week. You're talking about $600-700 a week. You're talking about $2,800 a month, $3,000 a month. I make about $8,000 a month on average, and sometimes 9, right? So it's about 40% of sometimes 50% of my income. I'm averaging $15 in ad revenue. I'm disabling ads. I can't disable all of them. Nobody can. They automatically run. But I'm just going to stop anything I have because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I don't pay attention to the shit on my platform. I have nothing to do with it. I'm sitting over here in my own little fucking corner. I went through a deep dive last night to find out what's going on with this platform. And you know what my problem is? I'm going to say it. I'm not even pissed off at the streamers for doing this fucking crazy shit. I'm pissed off at Twitch for allowing it to get to this point. Facilitating it, allowing it, condoning it, or turning a blind eye. I can't even get mad at the fucking streamers for their fucking crazy shit takes and their crazy rhetoric and shit like that. I can't even get mad at them. Because I have kids. I have toddlers. And let me tell you something right now. If my kids act out and do a lot of crazy shit and I don't stop it or do something to it, guess what? That's on me if they turn out to be pieces of shit. And if nobody wants them over at their birthday party. You don't blame the kid. You blame the person that can stop it. So I'm a little bit fucking frustrated right now. I'm a little frustrated. Okay? I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to get into it because I don't have a pony in this race.
So yeah, the stock guy does have a point. You really can't get mad at Asmongold or Hasan or Frogan or any of them whenever in reality, Twitch allows it. Just like how we all call out Kick for allowing the BS on their platform, there's a reason why Kick doesn't really have advertisers at all, and they just have to pay out their streamers a flat fee, and other than that, just, give them 90% of the subs, because if they didn't, who would stream on Kick? You would make literally no money. I mean, literally no money. So yeah, we always call out Kick for them just allowing people to do, just some of the most heinous things. And now Kick is starting to, clean up their act, and they're starting to ban more and more people. And they're actually starting to clean up the platform a little bit more. And Twitch is essentially in the same boat, except for now they have to start banning people more and more. They have to realize we run a business, not a high school. We can't just allow people to go around saying some slurs and being anti-Semitic and being racist because, well, we like them, you see, and they're kind of cool with us, so we're kind of cool with them, right? You can't do that, right? You're running a literal business. And people like Mizkif are basically saying he doesn't care if his friend Hasan, which he has defended plenty of times, even gets banned off of the platform because it's affecting him. Literally, Mizkif, one of the biggest leeches on Twitch, all right? This man doesn't care if you actually kill babies. Just as long as you got viewership, he will stream with you. Literally, he's like, yo, my guy, if they have to get Sonic, get him out. I don't care. Get him out. Get him out. Even Mizkif is switching up on Hasan because Miz don't switch up on the viewership, all right? He will switch up on everything, but if you got viewership, you are his best buddy, all right? As soon as it comes out, the money, though, Miz is like, get that man. out of here. He is ruining the platform. The apocalypse on Twitch has been going on for only 1 day, and Mizkif was already like, yep, get him out. I don't care. Ban that boy. Get him. He switched up so fast as soon as his money got affected.
I think it's, I personally just wish politics were permanently banned off Twitch. I really do. I think a lot of stress and a lot of problems would be gone if they're just like, hey, you want to be political? Get off the website. You want to be a political boy? Go to Twitter. Don't do it here anymore. I swear. I think all political streamers should be banned. If you're really political, then get off. Because if we can't handle it with the ad, if it's gonna affect ad revenue for everybody, it's gonna ruin the website. You might as well do it anyway. You have to. You have to. Hasan gets banned. If it affects every content creator losing ad revenue, which also might affect the entirety of Twitch, Hasan should get banned. Absolutely. It's true.
Man, usually Miz be pulling out the, you guys, I'm just kidding, whenever he's talking about Hasan doing something horrible. You know, he's like, oh, Hasan's a good man in my book, just as long as he's above a certain viewer threshold and comes and hangs out with me, bro. As soon as this man's money got affected, he switched up real quick on Hasan. Now, obviously, in light of, you know, the Twitch adpocalypse, Twitch had to make a statement on why are people starting to make less money on their platform from advertisers? And obviously, within this statement, they basically allude to something to do with Jews and Zionism. You know, it wasn't like one of their biggest streamers was basically using the word Zionist as a derogatory term towards any Jew person that he doesn't like. But yeah, instead of them just banning Hasan, the right thing to do, even if it was just for 2 weeks, just to show that they are willing to apply the rules evenly, they decided to just come up with a new TOS that has something vaguely to do with Hasan that obviously won't go towards Hasan. Obviously, he's not affected by this new TOS. All right, he's gonna somehow matrix dodge it each and every time. He's still gonna use the words that are banned in here, and they're gonna be like, what? Why would we ban Hasan? He didn't say the wrong thing. He said it in a different way. See, it's the tone you gotta say it in now. Let's go ahead and read this new TOS that has nothing to do with, you know, the adpocalypse at all, wink wink, or Hasan at all, wink wink. This definitely isn't a warning to Hasan to please, like, temper what you say. Our hateful conduct policy is designed to protect our community from attacks based on persons' protected characteristics such as race, nationality, religion, or sexuality. The policy prohibits harmful behaviors like suggesting that a victim of harm deserved it or sharing hateful image or symbols. I wonder who's doing that. I wonder who that policy is directed towards. Can't think of a guy on Twitch that's been doing all of that. The language used to cause harm and spread hate changes over time. To ensure our policies adapt to those changes, we review them and how they applied to prevent those harms. As part of our hateful conduct policy, we prohibit the use of terms that may not be harmful or abusive in isolation, but can be used as a slur or to denigrate others in certain contexts. In the line with that approach, others starting today using the term Zionist to attack or demean other individual or group of people on the basis of their background or religion beliefs is against our rules. We recognize that Zionist and Zionism also refers to a political movement. Using the term to refer to the political movement, whether in a supportive or critical way, does not violate our hateful conduct policy. Our goal isn't to stifle conversations about our criticism of an institution or ideology, but to prevent coded hate directed at individuals and groups of people. We include examples of language language we prohibit in our enforcement notes here. We want to make sure that our hateful conduct policy continues to be flexible and covers terms that may be used to cause harm to others. We'll continue to evaluate our policies to ensure that they're protecting our community effectively. I like how they just put in their little asterisks, just in case, Hasan, you need a little out, brother. Don't worry, just say you were talking about it in a conversational manner. You weren't being hateful, seeing that hateful is a more subjective thing, seeing that one person may think something that's hate doesn't mean it is hate to everyone else, especially whenever they agree with the hate. They're just like, oh no, we're just being constructive with our criticism of them. Like, boys, these new policies are very much constructed and pointed at one person just to be like, please just stop saying these words, please. We're trying to give you any and every warning. We tried privately, we're trying to do it publicly now. Hasan, please stop just saying these words, please. And of course, we already know how Hasan's gonna react to this. This is draconian. I can't believe you would prohibit how I be racist towards people. I can't believe it. We're losing advertisement on this whole entire platform, but you know, Hasan is the one that's going to be affected the most whenever he can't, you know, be directly racist towards people. Now Hasan has to hide his constructive criticism of Jews behind, you know, just having a nice conversation about how they should be euthanized and not just, you know, bombed. There's a difference, alright. So yeah, it seems like Twitch is doing everything in their power to keep Hasan on the platform and not even give him an hour ban. Something light, at least to show that, hey man, they're not condoning anything Hasan says. They are trying their best to not even give this man 2 seconds off the damn airway so he can think. At least put the boy in timeout. Brother, they are going to nuke the website instead of banning one streamer. It's ridiculous. It is so ridiculous how much they are protecting Hasan, literally making new rules that somehow make it easier for Hasan to, you know, escape. He can just be like, oh no, I wasn't being harmful or I wasn't being racist. I was just talking critically about them. There's a difference now. Man, I don't know what kind of evidence or blackmail material Hasan has on Twitch, but it has to be something, brother. Because if this man gets banned, I swear he's probably gonna take Twitch down with him. Just like how Johnny Somali is trying to sue this one YouTuber over him talking about Johnny Somali's impending doom in Korea. Click this video right here to find out what did Johnny Somali say about this guy and how is Johnny Somali planning on suing him, seeing that this man ain't got no money. Let's all be honest here. But other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.